All right, guys, new intro here for the Bear Pack. We already crushed the 7K subscriber goal, so we are going to update that board here for you guys. Look at Joe Burrow, looking at all these nice, tasty giveaways. We have the 8K sub jersey giveaway. We have the 9K sub sports memorabilia giveaway, 10K subs, the big one, $1,000 giveaway, and the 12K subs. We're going to send a couple people to a game of their choice. Guys, we are very excited for the football season, but no more talking. Let's get right into this video, Trey. All right, guys, let's get into some NCAA football picks and props for Thursday, October 26th slate of games. Before we look at the leaderboard, by this time tomorrow, hopefully we're at 8,000 subs, and I know we're going to get it by Friday's live show. So thank you guys for getting us to 8,000 subs. We are going to have a jersey giveaway. Comment down below what jersey you guys want. It can be any jersey you can think of. We will find it. We will try to get it for you guys. We're going to be giving that away on our live show. We're going to put everybody who comments their jersey down below on a wheel. We're going to spin it, and we're going to give away a jersey for you guys getting us to 8,000. So thank you guys very much for getting us to 8,000. We're looking for 9 and 10,000. 10,000, the big one, to get us to $1,000. But guys, let's take a look at that leaderboard for college football. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, at the moment, I am 0 for 0, but I did give out Jacksonville State -7.5 in their game versus FIU. We are recording at 6 o'clock sharp Central Time, so the game has not started. We wanted to record before all the NBA games started. So the game has not started. 0-0.
Seth?
Yeah, I also took Jacksonville State as well.
Yep, same thing here. Jacksonville State -8 against FIU. The line's already gone up to 9.5. Very confident in Jacksonville State. Hopefully they get it done for us. But let's take a look at our plays for tomorrow. We have one game and one game only. It's going to be a great one. Syracuse going on the road to take on Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech is -3 at home. The over-under is 47 points. Trey, I'll have you start.
Yeah, this game's going to be pretty interesting to watch. Neither team has really looked overly impressive this season, but at the same time, neither one has looked overly bad because Syracuse, they come in this game with a 4-3 record and are 3-3-1 ATS. And they did start off the season scorching hot with a 4-0 start, but they have dropped 3 games in a row, but we cannot blame them for that because it was against Clemson, North Carolina, and Florida State. But they did not compete in either of those games, losing by an average of 37-8. And I'm expecting them to be pretty excited to get back to playing a middle-of-the-pack team here after that murderer's row of ACC opponents. And Virginia Tech, they come this game with a 3-4 record, but are 4-3 ATS. And this Hokies team has been pretty bad on the road this season, but they are pretty good at home with a 3-1 home record. And I do expect Virginia Tech here to air it out against this Syracuse team because this Syracuse team, they give up a ton of passing yards. They give up the 9th most passing yards per game this season with an average of 290 per game. And VTech, they've almost covered every single home game too. The only home game they didn't cover, it was just by 1 point. So I expect them to show up here for me in this game. And with this being a nationally televised game, I obviously expect the Enter Sandman crowd to be going wild here. So give me Virginia Tech here, -2.5 in this game. I expect them to easily win this game by a field goal.
Seth?
Yeah, and I am with Trey on this one as well. Virginia Tech -2.5. Not really sold on either of these teams, but the Orange have been outscored 81-10 in their last 2 games. So this makes my pick so much easier. Syracuse is playing awful and have been blown out in 3 straight games. And if you look at this, added to the trend that the favorite has won in 23 of Syracuse's last 24 games, I'm super confident in Virginia Tech in this game. First off, they have a great secondary that is top 10 in college football, allowing well under 200 pass yards per game at 169.4 yards per game allowed. Virginia Tech did get off to a slow start, but has shown some positives of late. The offense is the question for Virginia Tech, but we'll be getting a nice matchup against a struggling Syracuse defense that has given up 81 points over their last 2 games. Like Trey said, this defense has not looked good. Virginia Tech's going to attack it. So I do like Virginia Tech at home here to be able to win by a field goal as well.
Yeah, I'm not even going to read my notes because you guys already said everything I'm going to say. We're going to be sweeping the board. Give me Virginia Tech -2.5. I do want to say Garrett Shrader, their quarterback, he was really good at the start of the season. He is lacking a ton of confidence coming into this game. It's going to be an electric environment on Thursday night. Trey mentioned it. Virginia Tech, they have one of the best entrances in all of college football playing Enter Sandman as the players and fans get hyped up. It's basically a standalone Thursday night football game. So I guarantee you that crowd's going to be energetic at home for Virginia Tech. Give me the Virginia Tech Hokies to win this game, -2.5. I think they take this game by a couple of touchdowns, honestly. I don't think it's going to be close, but I'll take the -2.5 spread as my play. So we're sweeping the board there. Let's go on to our player props. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, at the moment, I am 0 for 0. I gave out a pretty controversial play with Keon Jenkins over 215.5 pass yards against Jacksonville State. But hey, someone's got to trust in this guy. He does have the worst form in college football and probably one of the worst QBRs, but volume is volume, baby.
Seth?
Yeah, and just like Trey said, probably very controversial as well because I took Chris Mitchell, who is a receiver for FIU, but Trey also mentioned the word volume. And despite Keon Jenkins being so bad, they continue to throw the football. So as long as they're throwing the football, I'm going to go with a receiver prop for him.
Yeah, and then I have Noah Smith over 85.5 receiving yards going up against UTEP. It went all the way down to 75.5 receiving yards. So I don't know exactly what happened, but I still got it to 85.5. So I'm hoping that he can get that for us. I thought he'd be in the 90s, so I'm a little concerned about the drop, but it is what it is. I already took it. We're going to take it, and we're going to move on. So let's take a look at our player props for today. Trey, start us off.
Yeah, and I'm going to go with a pass plus rush, and it looks like PrizePicks still does not have it out, but I'm just going to combine this guy's passing yards that PrizePicks has offered with his rushing yards, and if I'm off, I'm only going to be off by a couple yards here. So give me Kyron Drones to go over 275.5 pass plus rush yards against Syracuse, Virginia Tech's quarterback. I really love this over for Drones in this game because Syracuse, they have not been very good at all at defending the pass this season. That's because they give up the 9th most passing yards per game with an average of 290 per game, which is already over this number, not even taking into account Drones' legs. And he does scramble a lot because over his last 5 games, he's averaging 66 rush yards per game. So I really love our odds for Drones to be able to get to this 276 pass plus rush number. And with this being a home game for him as well, it does not worry me that this is a short week for Virginia Tech. So give me Kyron Drones to go over 275.5 pass plus rush yards against Syracuse.
I like it, Trey. Seth?
Yeah, guys, and I'm going to go to Syracuse quarterback Garrett Shrader, and I'm going to take him under 182.5 pass yards in this game. This number is very low, but don't be scared off of this one. Syracuse has really been struggling on the offensive side of the ball as they have only scored 10 points over their last 2 games. On top of that, this Virginia Tech defense is good at one thing and one thing only, and that is defending the pass, as they rank 7th in the FBS, allowing only 169.4 pass yards per game. Syracuse is likely going to utilize their stud running back in this game and expect Garrett Shrader to use his legs as well, more than throw here. Despite being set at 182.5, give me his under here, as I do not trust Syracuse to throw the ball on this very good Virginia Tech secondary.
Yeah, and I'll be taking that said stud. Give me LeQuint Allen to go over 86.5 rushing yards going up against Virginia Tech. I do think the defense is going to be great for Virginia Tech, but the only way Syracuse is going to be able to move the ball is through the running game. This season, Virginia Tech has the 109th ranked rushing defense in the country, and that's going to be trouble going up against Allen. He's going to get a lot of yards in this game, but it's not going to be enough for Syracuse to beat Virginia Tech. On the season, Allen has recorded double-digit carries in every game but one, and that wasn't a blowout game against Western Michigan in the second game of the season. He's recorded 80-plus yards in 4 of his 7 starts so far this year, and his usage has been way up over the last 5 games. Give me Allen to be the only guy on this team to get anything going against Virginia Tech's defense as he goes over 86.5 rushing yards as my play. Trey, let's throw up that graphic. Seth, I'll have you start.
Yeah, guys, I have Virginia Tech minus 2.5 at home in this one. Should be able to take care of business. And then I have Garrett Shrader, the quarterback for Syracuse, going under 182.5 pass yards.
Trey?
Yeah, and I have Virginia Tech at home minus 2.5 as well against Syracuse. I feel like their home crowd is going to be buzzing in. I think they're going to be passing the ball all over the field. And that's why I'm taking their quarterback, Kyron Drones, to go over 275.5 pass plus rush yards against Syracuse. I think he'll be able to hit this number by the end of the third quarter.
Boys, we need Syracuse to have a bad night. I got Virginia Tech minus 2.5, and I've got Allen over 86.5 rushing yards going up against VTech. But guys, it's going to do it for NCAA football plays for Thursday, October 26th slate of games. If you guys enjoy the content, please sure to drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. We'll see you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's 2 options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube, and it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,